Once upon a time, 100 people worked for 99 bosses and 98 supervisors in 97 companies. They were upset about the working conditions of 96 of them, so they hired 95 lawyers, each with 94 secretaries. The lawyers reviewed the case for 93 days and hired 92 PR firms to publicize the case. 91 of them contacted 90 bloggers, 89 TV stations, 88 radio stations, 87 newspapers, and 86 activists. The 85 bloggers wrote about the case for 84 days, and 83 TV stations talked about 82 of the bloggers. 81 radio stations played 80 hours of the same 79 songs, and the newspapers printed the story 78 days later. 77 of the activists marched in 76 cities for 75 days, until 74 of them were arrested by 73 police for violating 72 new laws that were passed in the last 71 days. 70 days later, the trial began in the courthouse on 69th Street in courtroom 68. The judge, who had just turned 67 the day before, allowed only 66 members of the public into the courtroom. It took everyone 65 minutes to get into the court and seated quietly. The defense brought 64 lawyers to the trial and planned to call 63 witnesses to the stand, 62 of which were surprises. 61 of the prosecution's lawyers objected at the large number, so each witness was given just 60 seconds to give their testimony. After 59 of the witnesses had given their testimony, the judge called for a 58-minute break. He called 57 of the lawyers into his chamber and yelled at them, disqualifying 65 of the witnesses, and told them that they had 55 days to present a new case. That evening, 54 news anchors led with the story of the trial, and 53 of them said the exact same thing. 52 newspapers took polls of people in 51 cities in all 50 states. 49 of the polls said that 48% of the people thought that 47% of the people didn't know enough about the case, but that 46% thought that it was a waste of money. 45 bloggers linked to 44 of the newspaper articles, and 43 bloggers copied the text without giving credit to the 42 people who worked on the original article. 41 YouTube videos cited 40 of the bloggers as original sources, and 40 newspaper editors quit their job and bought a video camera to start 39 new blogs of their own. 38 days later, 37 community leaders held 36 press conferences asking for 35 volunteers to donate $34 each to help 33 of the victims against 32 banks that would foreclose on 31 of their houses within 30 days. On the 29th, the trial started again. 28% of the country was watching 27 networks, each with 26 reporters and 25 experts, providing 24-hour coverage. 23 potential jurors reported for duty, with 22 claiming to be under 21. The judge told 19 of them that the minimum age was 18, so there wasn't a problem. 17 of them said, "Dope," and sat back down. The trial lasted for 16 days, with 15 witnesses, 14 cross-examinations, and 13 recesses. The 12 jurors deliberated for 11 days, with only 10 of them agreeing. But at 9 a.m. they reached a verdict. Of the 8 counts, 7 were upheld, and the companies had to pay 6% of their profits within 5 months. The lawyers took 4 months to calculate their bill and delivered it in a 3-ring binder. After they were paid, 2 of the victims got a check for $1 each.